Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Scream Things podcast, all things horror, where we talk about movies and stuff, whatever is coming. But this one's going to be more of a fun podcast. We have TCCK here.
Hey
First time
guys,
on the podcast. Welcome.
hey
Although
guys,
not the
we
first
are
time on the
live.
channel, so welcome TCCK.
Hey
And
guys,
this is more of a fun type of podcast. We're doing just guessing Letterboxd reviews and then talking about the movies afterwards. Honest reviews, more of a fun one. So, how this is going to go, I have this sheet here with all the reviews I have, 5 reviews, and you're going to have to guess them, and then we're going to take turns each time. So, you're going to do the first one, you're going to guess it, and then I'll guess it, and then we'll keep going on until we reach our final ones, and then that'll be it, unless if we talk a little bit more afterwards. But that's basically what's going to happen this one. So, for your first one, here is the review. Nada may feel a bit dumb. The truth might be making him numb. What he wanted to do is really just chew, but unfortunately, all out of gum.
they live.
Yeah, you got that one right. You could probably tell because of the name as well, because it was in the review. Man, that was a great movie. I haven't seen it in such a long time, though.
Yeah, dude. I like when I first watched it. I thought I really liked it up until the ending. But over time, I've kind of learned to accept the ending.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the ending was a little bit confusing for me. Not too confusing. It was kind of a letdown, but
and then when
overall,
they had
the first half of the film was great. I
they
love
had the
the
freaking
vibe of it.
yeah, they had the freaking lady at the end.
Oh my
You know,
god, not her, bro.
yeah.
Obey, bro.
Okay.
They Live was such a great sci-fi film. Considering John Carpenter wasn't necessarily doing a lot of sci-fi, he did maybe 2 or 3 films. But out of all of his sci-fi films, I might have to say They Live is my second favorite. The Thing, obviously my number one. Thing's great for what it was. It was a first of its kind. Oh, the aesthetic of it and just how creepy everything was, all of the animatronics and all of the parts they used to make the monsters in that one, it all came out fantastic and it looked great on the final product of it. I love The Thing. They Live was great for aliens and stuff. Could have been portrayed a little bit better for me, but I still really love the film.
Yeah,
That's just me though.
I thought Aliens was pretty slow paced, but it had great effects and it had its own vibe.
Yeah, Aliens was 2 hours long and didn't need to be that long.
It didn't.
But it was still a great movie.
And
Yeah.
also, not the Thing. Those are some sort of effects that cannot be recreated.
Yeah, they could do a reboot on it now, but it's not going to be the same as it was in the 80s. It was the first of its kind. Yeah, looking back at 80s films, yeah, they had those crappy looking effects, like the effect in Back to the Future where the time machine, the DeLorean, drives past them and goes into the past and you just see them under or above the walk of fire and it looks absolutely terrible. That's the 80s. That's what it was. It didn't have the best looking prosthetics for it. It didn't have the best visual effects, but it was great for what it was. And John Carpenter's The Thing really showed how amazing the visual effects can be and how amazing it can be turned into something scary. And it was actually scary.
It was, yeah. Especially for viewers who viewing it for the first time, especially if you haven't even seen any horror movies. That'd be quite the experience.
Yeah, going into The Thing not knowing anything about it, but then you just get mind blown wow, this is a really old film, but it looks really good for being an old film.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I love that film so much. Sadly, I don't have anything from it, but if I can, I'll try to eventually get something for The Thing. But I know, dude, that poster still is really good.
Yeah, I got that. I can tell the story on how I got it.
All right, let's hear it.
I was at a this event during Thanksgiving time, but it was a Christmas event called the Christmas Carol, and they're doing a table read. You may have heard of it because I actually heard that like it got on like the news somewhere, and like because like my friend said they heard it on the news like all the way in New York. I don't even know if it got in that direction, but yeah, that's crazy. But they had an auction, and I had a bunch of horror stuff. You know, I got a signature from Keith David.
Oh yeah.
And they had the Thing poster, and the Thing poster had a paper next to it because all the autographs had a paper next to it with the QR code and what celebrity it is, and you read the paper. The Thing poster said it was signed by Keith David, and when you looked on when you went and checked what signature that was, lo and behold, it's John Carpenter. It's not actually Keith David. So of course, naturally, nobody actually bid on Keith David because nobody actually knew who Keith David was. I mean, some people probably knew, but they didn't really care.
Yeah, that makes sense. How much did you eventually buy that poster for?
I think 20, maybe even more than 20. Maybe I don't know. I do not remember. It was a while ago.
Even then, that's not even that bad. If it was less than 100 for a John Carpenter signature,
yeah,
dude, that's the biggest win of all time. That's one of the biggest directors of all time, and you managed to get a signature for less than $100.
Yeah.
Comparing it to other filmmakers that are probably less expensive than that. Eesh. Dude, I mean, if you went to meet Damien Leone now, and he's not as big as John Carpenter, I bet if you went to a convention and actually met Damien Leone, it would cost more money than that poster that you bought it for. However much you spent on that poster is probably less than actually meeting Damien Leone in person. Sadly, I don't think John Carpenter goes to conventions that much, which kind of sucks. I think he's gone to a few.
I've heard around that he's a bit grouchy, unfortunately.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know that for both of the Halloween conventions that happen in Pasadena, 2023, 2018, I believe John Carpenter went to none of them except for The Cast, which sucks because it's his film, but it's his choice.
Oh, the Halloween convention, that one in Pasadena.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove by that one, and we were considering going in there, and what are we going to do? Are we going to go in there or not? We looked in the windows. Bro, it was dead in there, dude.
Dude, it's a really cool convention because it's just all based around Halloween. But I feel it's obviously not going to be as good as Midsummer Scream, Creep IE, but Monsterpalooza.
Another one of the issues that happened there was that if you didn't have copyrights to the Halloween franchise, you couldn't be in the convention. Yeah, so of course they had a very limited amount of booths to have there because it's a Halloween themed event. But you know how hard it is to get copyrights?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, but it's still a cool convention. I might go to the one in 2028 if they're doing a 50th one, just so I could try to meet Rowan Campbell maybe, because that man does not go to conventions. But I love Corey Cunningham. I got to meet him someday. But
yeah, overall,
yeah, that convention's not super big. I mean, it's a big convention, obviously, for horror fans and stuff, but it's not an actual big convention. Not a lot of people actually knew about it when it was happening. It was just happening.
That's kind of the same thing with HorrorCon. I'm not sure if you heard of HorrorCon, but I went one year and it was also dead there.
Yeah. If you're comparing these conventions to Monsterpalooza or Midsummer Scream, there's no way they're getting as much popularity, especially Midsummer Scream, because that one's it's big, not just for who's going there or for the vendors, but for the haunted houses, because not a single convention out there, at least that I know of, actually does haunted houses like they do for Midsummer Scream, or if they even do haunted houses.
I believe that Midsummer Scream also used to use the Pasadena venue. I
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they used it for Season Screaming, so they used to have a Christmas event But yeah, I really missed that one because it's like there's a gap in the horror convention nests in Southern California during like Christmas time, I think. Well, there's horror events in Christmas time, of course, but like Season Screamings was like the main one, and then when it got canceled, it felt kind of like where's the horror conventions, you know?
Ish. And then Midsummer Scream, and now like it's I know it cost a lot of money just to go there, especially since it's one of the bigger horror conventions, but it's amazing. I love the fact that they do haunted houses for their theme of the convention. It's great for being unique from different horror conventions like Creep IE or the Washington State Horror Con, the Halloween Horror Con, Nashville Horror Con, literally name everything. They're all the same, really. It's just different people going there every single year. But Midsummer Scream is like probably the most unique convention I know of because of the fact they do haunted houses, and the whole haunted house like area is decorated to be like perfection. I
Also,
love it.
If any of you in the chat or you Curls V go to Midsummer Scream this year, you can actually expect to see me in the Hall of Shadows. There's this one house, the real sideshow house. Have you seen footage from the haunted houses and stuff there? Or
I believe last year I saw some footage of like the strangers
oh yeah,
house that they did. It looked cool, but it's the Strangers Chapter 1. It's not the original.
right.
But
And
it was still cool.
so
I know I was watching a video of Monster Palooza, I think, and then they showed you in your crow outfit.
when was that?
I don't
Wait,
know. This guy was doing a montage video. I think it was for 2024's Monster Palooza.
Was it Dave? Not David. What's his name? Michael. Grim Life Collective.
Maybe. I don't think it was, but all I know is that they did a montage of a whole bunch of different cosplays, and I know they showed you for like 2 seconds along with another guy dressed up as Eric Draven. So it's like, yo, hold up, wait a minute. But
it was
yeah,
actually kind of crazy. I actually met one of my fans, like just coincidentally, from my gaming channel, at Monster Palooza once. That was crazy. I was like, he's like, hey, can I have a picture? You're TCCK, right? I'm like, TCCK.
Yo,
TCCK at a convention.
what a small world. Out of like 400 subscribers, that's crazy as well. Or when was that? Was it like last year?
That was this year, I think.
Oh, so yeah, you probably had like around 400-ish. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to read the chat, and we have Slee in here. How are you doing? Eli, what's up, everyone? Yo, hope you're having a great one, and thank you for joining. Can I join the StreamYard just to sit in by chance? If I was doing just a regular stream, yes, but because it's a podcast stream, I can't do that. And Eli, don't forget to slash the like button. Hey, you know what's happening. You know what's happening. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Anyways, I think we got around to talking about They Live a lot, so now it's time for you to shoot me up your first review.
All right, I actually made a list of a few reviews that I want to do.
Yeah, I did 5.
This is the first one, but I might have to translate it.
Oh God.
I need to learn how to pronounce this. Okay.
All right.
Kade Adami Michael Myers? Question mark.
Halloween.
Kade Elhead Nihu Makero Michael Myers?
Bro. I know that's probably Halloween.
It's one of the Halloween movies.
One of them. Okay. I have no idea what was happening in that one other than Michael Myers. That's all I heard. So I'm going to have to go with Season of the Witch.
Yeah, it's Season of the Witch. Where's my what is it? Where's my boy Michael Myers or something like that?
Yeah, that's what I had a feeling, but I was like, you know what, let's shoot up with Halloween. And then I realized, oh yeah, it's probably Season of the Witch.
Dude,
man,
did you hear about that it got the where they filmed Season of the Witch, that building got torn down?
Yeah. Oh, I heard about that. It sucks, dude. I would have gone to see it, but it's like
Yeah, I really wanted to see that one.
Dude, it's such a cool building, and then they got rid of it, and I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Why get rid of it? I know it's an old building, but it's like movie history.
Yeah, it was that building along with the Poltergeist house were two houses that we were actually thinking about buying. But we didn't actually contact the owners for the Halloween 3 house, so we definitely talked about it. But for Poltergeist, we actually contacted the owners of the Poltergeist house to see, like, can we Airbnb it? Can we do this and that? Apparently, we couldn't Airbnb it, unfortunately, so we didn't get the Poltergeist house. But that would have been a really cool buy. We would have gone.
Dude, that would have been crazy. Yeah. And then now it's gone. Ouch.
Well, the Poltergeist house is still there, but
that's good. That's good.
Someone else bought it.
Hey, maybe you could get another Airbnb for something else. I know a lot of other houses did Airbnbs. I'm pretty sure the Scream Mocker house was actually doing Airbnbs back in like 2021. Yeah. I don't think they're doing it anymore. I think it's just like, come visit the house if you want. You get a tour of it. That's it. And I think it's like $200 per person. I don't know. But all that I know is that that was an Airbnb around 2021-ish when Scream 5 was coming out back in January. But yeah, I don't think they're doing it anymore, which kind of sucks because I would love to go there and just spend a night in the Scream house, sleep on one of the beds, watch Scream. That would be such a cool experience, but sucks.
I think that I'm not sure if the Insidious house is for sale right now or if it's Airbnb or something, but it looks like you can like rent it or something like that.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Thing is, I don't know why my parents keep saying I've seen Insidious, but I don't remember a single thing from that movie. And they keep saying I've seen Insidious, but seriously, I have not seen Insidious. I don't know what they're talking about.
Maybe it was just like, that boring.
Yeah, maybe it was that boring. That I literally don't remember seeing it.
I've just been like,
I'm not even going to spend my time watching it. That's the sad part. I would watch it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to spend my time watching it. It's like, it's basically the same as like other horror movies.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily, but
it's kind of really similar to The Conjuring, of course, because it's directed by what's his name?
James Wan.
James Wan.
Yeah,
it's directed by James Wan. But
and then it has Ed as well. So
the thing about James Wan, like, is Conjuring, and especially Conjuring and Insidious, is that they tend to be like pretty boring movies, but the actual designs for like the creatures and stuff like that, or like the ghosts and stuff, that's really impressive stuff. But
dude, yeah, I love that monster from Insidious. I think it was like the red lip one.
The plot is usually just really predictable.
Yeah, like Conjurings are good films, and they're all really scary, and they're really good films, but like going beyond The Conjuring and going into Annabelle or The Nun, those movies are kind of, dude, they're not good. Like, most of the Annabelle films are kind of mediocre at best. Both of the Nun films are, like, kind of bad, but maybe the original is, like, a smidge better than The Nun 2. But, I don't know, I don't really like the Nun films that much. Curse of La Llorona, not a good film either. Oh, I hate that one so much. Annabelle, most of them are mediocre. But yeah.
Yeah, I remember that they when there's like it was for one of the Nun movies. They were like putting like posters of it like all around like Los Angeles, and they had some pretty cool like immersive type of like setups just to sponsor the film.
Oh,
yeah. For sponsoring right now, like trailers, I would say are not very good right now. But I think like the peak age for trailers would have been like the 2000s.
Dude, yeah, 100%.
Like, marketing right now, marketing movies is like really good right now. Like they feel like they put more work into marketing the film than actually making the film. Like,
dude, for real.
Beetlejuice had like I actually went to the immersive experience that they're doing to sponsor the film, and that was like a really fun event. I did not want to leave.
Yeah, like Strangers Chapter 1. They had the strangers go out into the public and just do random stuff or knock on your door. They would have actual actors do that, and then they obviously were sponsored at Midsummer Scream. Predator Badlands is sponsored at San Diego Comic-Con with their own immersive experience. Scream 6 had an immersive experience. Final Destination Bloodlines probably had my favorite marketing of all time with the log truck.
Oh,
and then it says Final Destination Bloodlines on the back of it.
Also, us in Los Angeles, like we got that one poster with like the worker falling off of the like they're trying to put up the poster and they had those mannequins like of workers with the ladder and one of them fell off the ladder and the poster is cool.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it was really bloody and gory, and you could like just drive by it. Like it was right next to the entrance where you'd go into Universal Studios.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh. I remember for The Nun back in like The Nun 2 in 2023, I believe it was. They raided, like there was like hundreds of nuns and they just raided public places. And there's just like 100 of them holding candles and walking around. I think there was one over here and I was like, what is happening? Why is there a whole bunch of nuns?
Did you remember the monkey sponsor when they sponsored the monkey with the bus and all the dead bodies hanging out of the bus and they just drove it around Hollywood?
Oh my god, I saw that.
There's like a lady like praying like
Dude, I love that scene in The Monkey. I don't know if you've seen it, but that was such a great scene. It was like they were all like obviously it's already on the advertising, so there's really no need to say, oh, spoiler alert, because it's literally on the advertisement. There were so obviously there were kids hanging out of the bus having fun, and then this car drives by and decapitates all of half of their bodies off, and they all just hang on the side of the bus with blood splattered everywhere. And I'm just like, what just happened?
That's cool.
Dude, it was nuts.
That's really cool.
It was a great movie. It was like more Final Destination, but turned into John Carpenter. Yeah. Because The Monkey is based off of a John Carpenter short story, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know that. I think, no, wasn't it Stephen King?
No, yeah, it was Stephen King. Dude, yeah. I keep mixing them up for some reason. They're kind of similar, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Anyways,
remember the Super Bowl, like when there would be like the people in the audience and there's like,
oh my god, for Smile.
Yeah.
Dude, that was nuts. I remember the advertisement for that movie was great, but I did not like the movie at all. Smile 2, though, I don't think I had good advertisement, if I'm correct. I think it made less.
Really like Smile movies. I didn't really like the Smile movies that much, but I thought Smile 2 is definitely better than the first one. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Smile 2 is great, but the original one was predictable. Like, same for Smile 2. It was predictable, but they made it non-predictable at the same time.
And the cinematography is, like, so boring and, like, just blank. Like,
yeah.
Uninteresting.
It was so bland, but for Smile 2, the lighting, the choreography for it, the acting was great. And they went all out with trying to make Sky Riley feel more traumatized and make her a lot more mentally unstable than whatever the girl's name was from the first one. That was like great. See, that's another thing. They had Naomi Scott do a full mini album for a movie, which literally no one does. That was crazy. And it was all great songs too.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
I don't know why she's a made-up artist. She's like the best made-up artist I've seen in years.
For real.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll move on to the second review for me. All right. Number 2. I'd just like to congratulate Jennifer on her big break into Prime TV.
Dude, I picked that one too.
No way.
I have that one written down. That's Dream Warriors.
Yeah, dude, what a coincidence, man.
Yeah.
I saw that one and I was like, oh, that's hilarious. I have to pick that one. Well, I guess we'll just move on to our third ones, I guess, because that one we both already have it.
Is it my turn now, or is it your turn?
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors. That was nuts. I'd just like to congratulate Jennifer on her big break into Prime TV. What a coincidence.
I still like the original Nightmare on Elm Street better, but I think Dream Warriors had like some really good parts in there.
Personally, I like Dream Warriors a bit more. I can see why you like A Nightmare on Elm Street 1 more, but I love the third one more because it went more into being unique, and it really showed off Freddy's abilities and what he can do, like turning into a stop-motion doll, going into like mirrors and stuff. He did a lot in that film. The syringes on his fingers, all of that type of stuff. They really went all out into showing Freddy's abilities. And that's what I love about Dream Warriors, because it really showed how powerful he was. In the original, yeah, he was 100% scarier, but he didn't do much in the film, which is why I preferred Dream Warriors a bit more. But again, I love the first one because it was really one of its kind, and it was scary for what it was.
I think the reason I like the first one so much is because it's like Freddy is like just sadistic in that movie. That's his drive. Like he's like, it's kind of like how Terrifier is. Like how, well, I mean, Art the Clown's motives actually haven't really been released. I have a theory though that Art the Clown might be the Antichrist, but
yeah, that's why I think. Yeah. Or for me, Sienna's father, which could make sense, but
yeah, but like for the original one, oh sorry, there's like sirens outside. I live next
to that's so good. I can hear them.
Yeah. But for the original Nightmare on Elm Street, I like it because it was a bit more psychological.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like with the original and Freddy's Revenge, which I did not like Freddy's Revenge that much. Freddy was sadistic, and all he really cared about was killing and killing. But in like Dream Warriors, all the way up to Freddy's Dead, he was still sadistic, but he had a lot more fun with his kills, and I mean a lot more fun. Like the power glove from Freddy's Dead, where he's playing Mario with one of his victims. That was so funny, and it shows how goofy he can be, but it shows how evil he is as well. Knowing, yeah, he's really evil on the outside and the inside, but he also has a joy for creativity with his kills, similar to Terrifier, which is why A Nightmare on Elm Street has like inspired all these other films. Like, yo, what's Chucky doing here, bro? He did inspire Chucky, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do have him too, right there.
Yeah, that's the Orlando one. This one is from Hollywood.
Yeah, I have the Orlando one, dude.
Yeah,
dude, I love the Chucky popcorn bucket. Yeah, Chucky's amazing.
And I got this one for like what? I don't even remember how much I got it for. Do you remember? I think I told you.
I think I got mine for like $60.
I got mine for like $16.
Jeez. Oh yeah, because you said it was on like clearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it right when it came out, so it was like not cheap at all. But still a great purchase.
Yeah.
All right, so since I kind of already did 2, I guess we'll move on to 3, but this time you start off with 3. So let's hear your third one.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Okay, I can't read this.
Oh, God.
The giant... Okay, I need to pull myself together.
All right, all good.
Giant gaping butthole eats in the sky eats Californians.
What? What is this, bro? There's probably like Human Centipede or something.
No,
dude, giant. Oh my God, my brain's going dead right now.
It's one of my favorite movies.
One of your favorite movies. All right. What's a hint?
A hint. Let me think of something clever. This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Wait, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear that.
It's not an actual quote from the film, but it's just like a hint. I just said, "This town ain't big enough for the two of us."
Oh my god, no. Oh, Texas Chainsaw
No.
2? No.
There's a giant gaping butthole in the sky. Just remember that.
Oh my god. Oh, I know it. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Oh, Freddy versus Jason?
What?
Is it Freddy versus Jason?
No.
Okay, town ain't big for the two of us. Oh. And it is a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
Horror movie. Hmm. Not Hellraiser, that's for sure. Oh, town ain't big for the two of us. It can't come into my head for some reason.
I can give more hints too.
Sure.
African Americans.
African Americans? Dude, my brain is dead right now. Why can't I think of it? Oh my god. For some reason I can't get this one. Would you say this is a hard one to guess?
It's a more recent film, I'll say that, but I don't know about if it's hard to guess.
More recent, town ain't big. I feel like it's Nope for some reason.
Nope. It is
yeah,
Nope.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling it was Nope because of the way you said it, but I was like, no, I'm gonna go with other films and see what it could be. But then when you said it was recent, I was like, okay, fine, it has to be Nope then.
Yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, there's
Yeah, the giant
alien is the giant gaping butthole.
that one makes sense. Yeah, I couldn't get that one for some reason.
I said African Americans because Jordan Peele is like a heavy like Black Lives Matter kind of supporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he makes movies about that, like Get Out and Us.
Yeah. Oh, Nope was a great one. I think I've seen it like once, and that was like when it released. I didn't watch it in theaters. I think I watched it as soon as it went on streaming, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah, I saw it on streaming, but they did like a special like screening once, like at this like really fancy theater on IMAX screen. It was really cool.
Did you end up watching it there?
Yeah, I watched that there, but the first viewing I saw it on my TV. So
interesting. All right. Yeah, I love that. I love Nope. Although it's been a while since I've seen it, I still love Nope. It's one of Peele's better movies, in my opinion. Like, really, out of Jordan Peele's movies, I think it's like top 3 is 3 Nope, 2 Get Out, and Us has always been my favorite. It was like, I love Us because it started off as like this home invasion movie. It was just a home invasion movie, similar to The Strangers. And then it went off the rails and completely turned into a totally different movie throughout the rest of the half of the film. And it was like the change in subject and the change in danger, the change in everything really showed how dangerous these doppelgangers were.
Yeah. I actually went to the Santa Cruz and just like went to the filming locations of a lot of different horror movies, and Us was one of them.
Oh yeah, Santa Cruz is a good place.
Yeah, I really like Santa Cruz. I've been going since I was a kid, and even like since before I was like really into like horror.
Yeah, I know. I don't really go to a lot of places that much, but if I ever really go to a place, usually it's LA most of the time. Now I'm going to like Bellingham a lot. Like, as I said, my mom's like a big Disney fan, so that's why in all of my like PC streams in my other room, you'll see a whole bunch of Disney related stuff because my mom is a big fanatic for it. So like every single year for like 9 years straight, or like 8 years straight before COVID she would always bring us to Disneyland for like a week or two every single time. So we always used to go there all the time. We always used to like check out Universal sometimes. I think we went there once or like twice. Yeah, I've been to the that one like once or twice. I've been to the Orlando one once, and I didn't even get to go on anything there because of a damn hurricane.
Oh, dude, that was that time. Oh, that sucks, dude. I went to Orlando and I got sick, bro.
Yeah, that's why I ended up going to that horror convention, because my mom felt bad that I wasn't able to go to horror night. So she was like, all right, you know what? I'll let you go to this horror convention. And now here we are. But yeah, it was still kind of cool to see it. I know I just watched horror movies the entire time through the hurricane. Everyone is just sitting there afraid of everything. And then I'm just sitting here watching horror movies. Like, everyone was so scared.
At Universal Studios.
Yeah. All right. For the third one, this one might be a little bit harder, but I'll see how you do. Mean-spirited and dreadful, just like Christmas dinner with my family.
Silent Night, Deadly Night?
What? No, that's crazy, because that's right.
That's right?
Yeah, it is right. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
How?
No, I'm serious. Like, he even says Silent Night, Deadly Night. I know my camera's like inverted, but I think you can. Oh wait, no, it's not inverted.
Wow.
Thankfully, you didn't get to see 4 or 5. I don't think so. That's good.
My second guess would have been Black Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of doing, not picking something too obvious. So it's like, oh, you could probably think of like Black Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Or really anything else. But yeah, I had a feeling you were going to guess that one pretty easily. I knew it was going to be maybe a little bit easier than a lot of these, but yeah. Dude, personally, I love this film, but I think the second one's better only because of one scene. And I think everyone knows what that scene is.
I haven't actually seen the second one, but it's fine if you want to spoil it.
Garbage Day. Dude, the only reason I like the second one better is because the killer's like, he's insane. I forgot the name of him because it's been like, I think the last time I watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 was like back in December. But I love that one because, yeah, the second one was more of just like, it was more just like a recap of the first, kind of, but it showed a lot as well. It showed a lot outside of being a recap.
I did see in the poster there's a gun in this one.
Yeah.
There's a gun in the first one, but I mean, still.
Oh, I wonder what scene the gun is from.
And isn't there like a flamethrower? Because I think they referenced that in Puppet Combo's game, Christmas Massacre.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'd probably have to rewatch it to check, but yeah, I'm 99% sure there was a flamethrower for like maybe 2 seconds of the film. I think so. But yeah, so I don't think we need to talk about this film that much, but that's the third one for you. So you have 3 right. I have 2 right. So we're chilling right now. There is no prize. We're just doing it for fun, obviously. But overall, yeah. So if you want, you can hit me up with your 4th one. Oh my god, and you have the Midsummer Scream shirt on as well.
I could have showed that off earlier, but I just realized that.
Oh, dude. No, that's still cool, though. Because you've been to Midsummer Scream, like, a few times. If I can, and probably when I'm 20, I'll go. But, yeah. Money's tight, especially.
I'll see you there, then.
Yeah, money's so tight, though. Like, I got the concert in, like, 2 weeks, I think. Right? No, 3 weeks. And then I have the convention on September 6th and 7th. So I got to save up for that because I'm going to meet Henry Thomas and David Harbour. I might meet Corey Feldman, but dude, he's charging $367 for a non-personalized Funko Pop autograph.
Wait, Corey Feldman is Michael, right? From The Lost Boys?
No, he's like one of the little kids that helps his brother.
Yeah,
they're like one of the comic book geeks.
Yeah,
and he was also he was Tommy Jarvis in Part 4.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he was Mouth in The Goonies, which is what he's best known for, or Stand By Me. But dude, that guy's charging like $300 just for a non-personalized autograph. No selfie included, just that. And then he's selling personalized autographs for $87 just on anything, which is what I might do because I actually might get the Jason mask signed. I feel like that might be cool, but I know I'm probably going to have to edit that a little bit, add some blood on it, carve an X wound into his mask, make it more of like the Part 4 mask. But overall, dude, that guy's selling his signatures for crazy amount of money. And like David Harbour is only $150 for a regular autograph, and that dude's way more famous than Corey Feldman ever was.
Man.
Like, dude, that guy's Hopper in Stranger Things, and then he's in Violent Night, Gran Turismo, and now he's the Red Guardian in the MCU of all things. Like, dude, that guy's big as hell, and I think Thunderbolts made like $500 million in the box office as well. So, yeah,
I've had some pretty interesting like celebrity like autograph stories, I suppose, but I'm not like gonna go over them like right now. But
all right, if you want, you can do it later because I think we have 2 reviews left. How many reviews do you have left? I have 2 left.
Let's see, how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4.
4? All right, 4, and I have 2. So we'll do 2 of yours, and then we'll do 1 of mine, and then 2 of yours, and then 1 of mine, which sounds reasonable. So, for your 4th one, here, dude, I swear now after the 3rd one, I swear all of mine are just really obvious, dude. But your 4th one is: a naked someone stole my balloons.
Batman.
No, it's a horror movie. A naked someone stole my balloons. I'm not going to say the other part of the name because that just makes it obvious now.
This is a hard one. And I've seen this one?
Yes, you have. I'll give you a hint. You have figures for these. Or you have like some sort of merch for it.
Those guys up there.
I can't really see into your stuff, so.
Oh, is it the kid? Is it at the zoo?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say American Werewolf in London.
Oh, the kid? Yeah, then that's it. An American Werewolf in London. Yeah.
Yeah, now I see it now.
Yeah, so now it's a naked American stole my balloons.
Oh, yeah, that's clever.
Yeah, so that's why if I actually said it, then it would have been a little bit too obvious.
That was a good pick.
I actually don't know if I've seen it. I think I've seen it. I'm not quite sure. I'd probably have to rewatch it if I have seen it because I don't remember anything from it. Like
American
literally
Werewolf?
nothing. All that I know is that one of the 2 people did turn into a werewolf. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally all I remember from the film. So I'm probably gonna have to rewatch it eventually. But yeah, that's so you did get that one right. So if you want, you can go with your next review and I will try to guess it.
Alrighty then. Okay. James Blank writes dialogue as if he's never talked to another human in his entire life.
Silent Hill?
No.
James Blank.
Fill in the blank.
Writes. So he's a writer, it seems like.
Yeah.
Alright. How about a hint? Let's hear this hint.
How do I make it not obvious? He's a director.
He's a director.
Yeah.
Dude.
And he directed this film.
He's a director and he directed. Okay. So he's a director in the film.
I don't think he's in the film though. No.
Okay. What century, like what era did this movie release?
1980s.
1980s. Okay, so I'm on track. 1980s. Is it Hellraiser?
Nope.
Texas Chainsaw 2.
Nope.
Okay, I was gonna go based off of that one because of the radio station.
This is
James,
a very, very famous director.
Like very, very famous director. So is it Stanley Kubrick?
Nope.
Not Stanley Kubrick. Okay, that's an interesting one. What type of horror movie is it?
Like subgenre, let me think.
Yeah, subgenre. Like, is it paranormal? Is it like devil-related theme? Is it slasher?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier. Is it Alien 3 or Aliens?
That was close.
So it's none of the Predator?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So it's sci-fi. It's not Aliens or Alien. Sci-fi, dude. Oh my god.
Aliens does come close though.
Maximum Overdrive.
Nope.
Oof. This is a rough one because I can't see any of my Letterboxd films, so I'm just going based off of my head.
You want another hint or?
Sure.
All right. What even was it? I just forgot. What the hell? Never mind. I'm blanking out. I had a hint, but then I just forgot it.
All right. What year did it release?
Oh boy. All right. Let's see. I think it was like early. Let me check.
Early. Interesting.
Yeah. 84.
84, dude. Crap. It's not A Nightmare on Elm Street. It can't be. And it's sci-fi. Sci-fi 84. Dude, what? And it is horror, right?
Technically, yes.
Technically horror. Okay. Christine.
No.
Okay. I don't think it's The Thing because I'm pretty sure that one was 82. Oh, dude, I wish I had my Letterboxd profile. Oh, this makes it even harder. What's the main character's name? Is it James?
No. Her name is Sarah.
Sarah Connor. Dude. Sarah Connor. Yeah, it's the Terminator then.
Yeah, it's the Terminator.
I thought it was full on horror for a second, and then I was like, okay. Yeah, Terminator, because when you said Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
What about James, though? James could have been the one that actually made the T-800, which is probably it.
James Cameron.
James Cameron, damn it. I forgot the director's name for that movie. Oof. All right. I guess we'll just hit me up with the next review.
All right. Let's see. Okay, this is a longer one, but I think I don't know what I'm saying. There's gore with practical effects and creative killings, a lot of references to well-known horror guests. The characters are mostly just numbers, just making dumb decisions and not being likable. However, this movie tries to be something that it is not. Well, never tries to be something that it is not. Never mind. This movie never tries to be something that it is not.
Terrifier 1.
No. So if you like trash horror movies with a lot of blood and bad acting and / writing, but crazy scenario behind of a Hunger Games twisted, whatever the hell, I can't read this. You can have a lot of fun with this one.
Human Centipede.
Nope.
All right. Does this movie have sequels?
No, not that I know of.
Not that you know of. And I'm guessing it's the 2010s.
Close, but no.
Okay, so probably 2000s, I'm guessing. No. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Nope.
Oof, okay. So I'm guessing it is the 2000s.
Hunger Games was a pretty big hit.
Yeah. Oh. Saw.
No.
Oh, okay. So it's something related to games. Is it full-on horror?
Yes, definitely.
Full-on horror. Okay. And it is somewhere over the 2000s era, like 2000s all the way up to the 2010s. Is it okay? Scream is asking, is it a slasher?
Yes, it's a slasher. I think it's
a slasher, dude. And he makes you play games, and it's not Jigsaw, dude. Okay. Let me think about this one real hard. It's not Human Centipede either. Can't be.
And you've seen this one too.
And I've seen this one. Okay. What specific year?
What specific year? Let me check.
That might make it a big deal.
Let me find it.
Because
Oh crap! This is really recent. Oh, what the heck? I thought it was older than that. Okay, it's from 2024.
2024. Heretic. Okay, dude. No way I can't. Oh, no way I can't get this one. There's no way I can't get this one. It's not Trap, or is it?
No.
Not Trap, and it's really gory, and it's definitely not Smile 2. Well, is it Smile 2?
No, it's not.
Okay, and it's a slasher, dude. Oh my god. Is this early 2024?
I don't know when.
Because I saw over 30 movies in 2024. So, this one is kind of difficult.
August 21st.
August 21st? It's not. I don't think it's Time Cut. I hated that movie. So it's August 21st.
I can give another hint too.
Sure. What came out in August 21st?
The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's similar to Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No. It's not similar, but there's a connection there. I didn't actually even remember. I didn't even remember this connection until I looked it up. I was like, wait, what?
August 21st. Did it come out in no, did I see this one in theaters from what you know?
Did you? Let me check your review. No, I don't know if you've seen it in theaters or not.
Oh, dude, this one's rough. I bet you it's a movie I watched when I was trying to finish off horror movies I wanted to watch before 2024 ended. So it's around 10 films that I watched around that time.
I know that I saw it in theaters. But...
You saw it in theaters. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's the main character's name?
What is the main character's name? Let me look. I don't remember. One of your favorite actors is in it. I can say that.
Oh, god damn it. Ugh.
What is the main character? I don't remember.
Oh. No, I know it. No way I didn't get Stream. Wow, there's no way.
It's Stream.
It's one of the movies I watched during 2024 when I was trying to finish off movies I wanted to watch before the year ended. Oh my god.
On your list.
Yeah, it was like one of the 10 movies I watched around that time that I really wanted to watch before the year finished.
That's cool.
Yeah, I knew it was one of them. Stream is... Oh, I love Stream.
Yeah, that was a really great one.
When you said favorite actor, I was like, oh, wait, David Howard Thornton.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like out of 2024, I don't really remember a lot of my favorite actors. All right, Scream is saying that was a good one, but 2024 threw me off. I was thinking old school, lol. Yeah, I was thinking more 2010 era.
I heard you say 2000s. Like he said, like 2000s through 2010s era. I'm like, not exactly.
Yeah, and I was like, because that didn't really seem like a movie to be coming out around that era. Okay. Oh god, this review I have here, I really don't want you to get, but I'm gonna try to block off as many things as I can to make this hard because it is the last one I have. Okay. Right. A list of things I'm never flippin' doing anywhere near ever again. Number 1, blank stations. 2, chickens. 3, pigs. 4, something trucks. And 5, the entire blank of blank.
Gas stations.
Gas stations is one of them, yes.
Yeah, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, it's, dude, like, see, even if I try to block it out, it's one of your favorite movies of all time, so I can't stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Texas Chainsaw, so I guess, no, I want to talk about this movie, though. I love Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, I don't remember there being any, like, pigs in that movie, were there?
There were probably, like, the hanging pigs, probably. Probably, like, or bones, cows. Maybe.
I do remember there was a slaughterhouse with a bunch of cows in it.
Yeah. This review specifically says, a list of things I'm never effing doing anywhere near ever again. Number 1, gas stations. Number 2, chickens. Number 3, pigs. Number 4, pickup trucks. Number 5, the entire state of Texas.
The entire state of Texas.
Yeah, so that's the whole review. So I had to block a lot of stuff off just to make it less hard, but yeah. So
what the heck? Mr. T on my candle clock K.
Yo, dude.
How's it going, girl?
Hey, lick my plate, you dog meat. Dude, I love Chop Top. I love Bill Moseley, dude. He's one of my favorite actors.
I need to get to know Bill Moseley better because Bill Moseley, like, I kind of want to get an association with him because, you know, he seems to be in a lot of movies coming out recently. Like,
yeah,
he is. I'm as a filmmaker, like, I want to get to know people so I can get big names later in life. Because right now, like, I have, like, you know, there's a lot of, like, really good celebrities that have, like, asked to be in, like, my films, like Daniel Roebuck, who's in Terrifier 3 as Santa Claus. He asked to be in one of my movies, and also the stunt double for Jason in Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about this on the last one, but I almost got in a movie all the way in Calgary, but I turned it down because it was all the way in Calgary and I didn't want to fly all over there. But this guy, he was like a famous TikToker or whatever. He was at Calgary Horror Con and he was saying you can apply to have a role in a movie. You would get IMDb credit, you would get bragging rights, you would get a spot in the film. If you signed up, you would be killed in a movie. And I know that Douglas Tate was going to be in it. Oh my god. Have you ever seen Stranger Things? Probably.
Yeah, I've seen
do you know the manager of the Palace Arcade?
I don't remember him. Was he like there for a few seconds?
He had like the long hair that goes all the way down here. He was also in Free Guy. You know, do you know that scene where he's like talking about his special sock? Or have you never seen Free Guy?
I've seen Free Guy. I
don't touch my special sock.
Oh, him. Yeah,
that's the guy. He was going to be in as well. I ended up turning it down because it was like all the way in Calgary, and I'm not flying all the way out to Calgary just to film it. But it was still a really cool idea, and I was excited to do it, but it's too far away for my liking. It's too far away from home. I'm trying to do stuff closer. Yeah, Maddie Cardaropol. I have no idea how to say that, but yeah, Maddie. I love that actor too. That it's crazy, but too far away from me. I wasn't gonna do it.
Someone in the chat is calling you handsome.
Oh, it's your boy, dude.
Your boy, dude.
Also, how's it going, Cruel? It's chilling. We're doing another podcast episode, halfway to the double digits, which is crazy already. Wow. 2 months in on the podcast, and we're already doing great, dude. It's already being a success. So thank you, everyone who has hopped on. Thank you, TCCK. Thank you, Davey Deathray, Flet, and Horror Her, for all joining me on here. Glad to have you all on. And yeah.
I was like, wait, Horror Her is in the chat? I was like, oh wait, no, this is like on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, a bunch of creators that have been on here already. Yeah. Fled has already been on here twice, which is really cool. Yeah,
I have some connections of people that you might want to also have on your stream, or maybe I could do it my own. I don't know, but I can introduce you to some people.
Yeah, sure. I know. I think last time me and Flet were on here for like 2 hours and like 20 minutes, and I was like, wow, we really went out for this one, because we just talked about the entire FNAF collab and DBD. Your boy, dude, FNAF trailer 2, what's your guys' thoughts? Well, I already gave my thoughts on the trailer, so TCCK can give out his thoughts if he's seen it already.
From what it looks like, it seems as though they're listening to the fans a little bit better, because like after the first FNAF came out, people were like, oh, the animatronics aren't scary anymore. They're just like they're helping the main characters and stuff, instead of like being the scary characters usually. I mean, there are times where they were like turned evil, I guess, but like for the most part, like they were like friendly for like those scenes and stuff.
Yeah,
and, I would agree. I feel like it didn't have the same like magic as it didn't feel like FNAF. Even though it was cool that they made a film for the FNAF fans, it didn't feel like the FNAF games.
Yeah, now with the new one, they're like, dude, they're going all out. I know the test screenings for this were 10 out of 10s, which is amazing news to hear. Like having the puppet in this film, dude, that's going to be terrifying. Like there's a specific scene where Vanessa's looking over something, and you see the puppet's hands like go over like the little like pentagon shape or whatever, and you see the puppet's like hands go over it. Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I wonder what the puppet's gonna look like.
Dude, oh, the puppet's in there for like a split second, like the actual like animatronic itself, walking behind Vanessa. So I'm interested to be looking like, I'm interested to see what's going to happen there with the story of it. Like, why is the puppet haunting Vanessa in the trailer? I don't know. Your boy dude is saying TCCK be looking like Philip from Shaun of the Dead.
Explain how.
What?
How?
No way.
How? What about this looks like Philip? I'm not old Philip.
Oh my god, not Philip. Bro, wasn't Philip the guy in the shower?
No, he was Philip. Sure. Philip was Sean's dad.
Oh my god, no, that does not look like TCCK, not at all.
Not even my forehead doesn't even go that far back.
If anything, you'd be looking like the shower dude or whatever his name was. I forgot his name. What was his name?
What was it?
The red car.
The what the heck? It was Pete.
Pete.
Yeah.
Dude, Pete's a red car, bro. Man.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Shaun of the Dead. I really, if I ever have the time and the money, I really want to get the box set. It's like this limited edition one, or I think there was 1,000 copies of this big box set of just Shaun of the Dead, and it was like this limited edition one. I know Real Horror Show guy I love, he has it.
Oh yeah,
I really want to try to get that. It's such a cool box set. And then your boy saying, don't worry though, little TCCK making my third leg grow.
Dude.
No, that one's no.
I'm gonna leave the stream. Bye. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that one's no, we don't accept inappropriate comments, dude. Anyways, let's just get back onto topic instead of third legs.
Yeah.
Dude.
Can
All
I
right.
do the next review or
Yeah, so I think you have 2 reviews left to do, and then after that, yeah.
These 2 are funny.
Yeah, all right, let's hear it.
Clown face, smiling face with smiling eyes, clown face, smiling face with smiling eyes, clown face, smiling face with smiling eyes.
You made this review. You probably made this review. It's probably
No,
Terrifier.
I didn't make that one.
It's Terrifier or
It wasn't Terrifier either.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, and I didn't make this review.
Dude, what? How do you not make that review? Clown face, smiling face with smiling eyes.
My question is, how did you not make that review?
Ooh, I should have made that review.
You did.
Oh, I was the one that made that? You took my review? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not surprising that I did that, though. Clown face, smiling face with smiling eyes.
I literally just commented on it like right before we went on live.
Great callback to like January.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
Dude, I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but the big thing for me is the song. I love the song.
Oh, the Dickies?
It's such a good song.
I went to
Oh yeah, I think you did it live. You went to a Dickies concert.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to live stream the Dickies because I was actually a part of the show. Like, I actually went like on stage, like in front of the Dickies and stuff.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
I
had to.
Yeah, that's cool.
I had to end the live because I had to like get in costume and stuff.
No, that's still crazy though. I love their music. They're great.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know why I was expecting John Massari to perform because John Massari was there. And he's a good friend of mine. He's actually the reason why I was there and why that whole event was put together. He's a great guy, but I thought he was gonna like perform like his orchestra or like maybe like do like a keyboard or something, like like play some of his songs. But
yeah,
he did apparently. But that would have been cool to like watch it as the film is actually playing. But they did screen the film afterwards.
Ooh, not bad, dude. That sounds like a crazy concert though. I'd go to it.
It was amazing. That was like the highlight of my summer so far.
How much was it though? Like that's the thing, or was it like?
I think I was invited, so I have no idea.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I know concert nowadays though are crazy amount of money. I know The Weeknd was just over here in Vancouver last week, I think. I can't imagine how much money those tickets were because it's The Weeknd, who has like 27 billion streams on Spotify or something like that.
You saw Ice Nine Kills, right?
Not yet. It's on the 18th, so I'll probably live stream that.
That's going to be awesome.
Dude, that's going to be crazy, but I just gotta hope my phone doesn't die, and I just gotta hope I don't spend too much money so I have enough money to meet David Harbour and Henry Thomas, obviously Elliot from E.T.
Cool.
I think I've seen that movie like once. I'm not the biggest E.T. fan.
I thought you were talking about Elliot. Isn't that the actor from Terrifier? Like the Elliot?
No, not Elliot Fulham.
Yeah,
I know someone I'm following. I think his name's Shot by Shot. He was on Davey Death's stream. You might know him, probably not. But he recently met Elliot Fulham like 2 days ago or something, and he got his Terrifier 3 steelbook signed by David as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I think it was GalaxyCon, probably. Probably GalaxyCon. Seems like that. I think Nightmare Weekend is probably in like October and GalaxyCon is in July. That makes sense. Or GalaxyCon probably. But yeah. All right. Now it's time for your final review.
Oh dang it, dude. So the thing about this is the one I have written down for the last one is not a horror movie.
It's not. Okay, that's fine. We'll go off of the rules for this one.
Yeah, I Don't know why I did that, but it says bro got cooked by a minor.
What? No! Bro got cooked by a minor. Hint. This one doesn't make any sense.
It does make sense, but let's say I'll think like if I'm relating it to horror, like if this movie was a horror movie, it would be Saw.
Saw. Dude, what? Alright. Is it a modern movie?
No.
Not modern, bro. What? Probably has to do with a grape.
A grape?
Yeah, grape. Remove the G. Dude, I have no idea. What year did this release?
Dude, hold on. That is so funny. I'm sorry. When this is done, it's gonna really. Do you rewatch your streams ever?
No, I never rewatch any of them. Really, really, my podcast ones.
What you just said. This is gonna be funny as hell, bro. This was in 1990.
1990. And it's not horror. Dude, I don't remember a single film I had in 1990 that was non-horror. Not Terminator, obviously. Not Predator, obviously. Or maybe. No, not Predator. Alright, what's the main character's name?
That's gonna give it away, like, instantly.
Give it away? Okay. What's the main plot? Like, don't give away the entire plot, but, like, just, like, simple, like, plot.
I'm gonna explain it really, really, really horribly.
Alright.
So, like, there's this boy, and, these evil people try to invade his space, and he's like, hell no. So he gets revenge on the evil people, and his caregivers return.
No, why did you explain it like that? It's a Christmas movie. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way that's Home Alone. Dude, what?
You said grape.
Yeah, I said it probably has to involve grape. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Home Alone of all things, bro?
Yeah.
No way someone actually did a review like that. No, that's disrespectful. Wow. That's absolutely nuts. Actually, no way, dude. Oh my god. Really? Home Alone of all things? Dude.
Yep.
Dude, it's been a while since I've watched that film, sadly. I think last time I watched it was like 2024. It's one of those films where I love it to the point I'll just have it on in the background as like white noise, I guess you could say. Yeah. And just do whatever I want.
It's so iconic.
Yeah, I do that a lot with movies, sadly. Like, even if it's my favorite movie of all time, I'll just have it on as white noise in the background and do whatever I want. It's more just audio I need, and it keeps me going. It's a good film, though. Been a while since I've seen it, though. And I mean, like, a while.
Someone in class is like, hey, what you listening to? I'm listening to Home Alone. Like, the song? No, the movie.
Yeah, I'll be doing that, though. I remember, I think I did that once in school. I just had Terrifier 3 running in the background, and I was there writing an essay. And then someone came up to me and they were like, hey, what are you listening to? I think it was my friend Chase, aka Surgeon Rays. Probably seen him on the streams before, but yeah, he was like, yo, what you listening to? And I'm like, oh, I'm listening to Terrifier 3. And then he's like, is that a song? And I'm like, No, the movie. And then I show him. And then he's like, oh, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. And he just does his work. And I do my work while watching Terrifier 3. I remember I did that for Terrifier 2 as well.
That's pretty cool. I think a lot of movies tend to get me into music. Like,
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction got me into a lot of different music.
And I also use another TV show for it.
What?
You know the TV show.
Dexter?
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
No, I remember I was working on social studies and I just have Dexter there. do, 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 do.
Why is it so whimsical? What the heck?
I don't know, dude. I love Dexter, though.
Yeah.
Resurrection's good so far.
Yeah, I need to watch it. It looks really good.
Dude, Resurrection is actually kind of goated, low-key. It's pretty good.
What are they?
It has a lot of callbacks to the original.
Is Dexter gonna be buried? No, is Dexter gonna be pulled underneath a lake and then get struck by lightning underneath that lake and then come up out of the lake and then like attack like some people on a boat?
No, this one takes place in New York.
Oh.
Yeah, not in Miami.
So it goes to Manhattan after that.
Yeah.
And he
yeah, and Peter Dinklage brings a whole bunch of other serial killers there.
You got him referencing.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Jason Dexter takes Manhattan.
Yo, what? I mean, hey, he moves out of Miami and he moves over to New York. And that sounds like fair game. This time he can't. He has to make sure he doesn't do anything to a new Rita. He can't bring her back to life and do some ridiculous type of stuff.
What? Is he like gonna pull a Jeffrey Dahmer?
Hey, maybe.
Oh.
I don't think Dexter's the type of guy to become a cannibal, but if he were to, I think he would do that. Actually, no, I don't think there's a single scene where he actually eats people. No, I don't think so.
I was thinking more along the lines of like, I don't know if you know the story of like what the hell Dahmer was doing with a power drill.
I know of Dahmer and I know parts of his story. Like I've seen the TV show that came out on Netflix, right? Was it Netflix? Yeah, it was Netflix. But I never actually like heard about like that part of the story.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know if I should explain on stream, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, for the sake of not copyright, but just making sure we don't have like an unsafe territory.
Yeah. It's like also it can be offensive and stuff. So
yeah, and it can be very uncomfortable for people that can't really handle that type of stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's. What are you doing?
I'm eating Mentos.
Oh my god, but. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really gone in on Jeffrey Dahmer's story that much. I just know of him. I know, bro. Wasn't he sent? No, he wasn't sent to Alcatraz. I don't think so.
Damn.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was sent there. Bro's just evil like that.
It's true. He's very evil.
Yeah, bro. The amount of just what he does is ridiculous. I don't know why people find joy in doing that type of stuff. Like, I understand and why people find joy in making like fan-made kills and stuff, and just like, everyone does that eventually. I get it why people were like, think of kills that would be cool to like do, or think of kills that would be cool for like a horror movie. But actually doing it is just kind of like, why would you do that? Like, really, I think
too far. It's pretty fascinating to think why they would do that.
Yeah, I know a lot of them are like broken, or some of them just do it because they're pure evil. Like, Jeffrey Dahmer was kind of broken as well. He's like half pure evil, half broken, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like most killers are really just broken. Most of them that I know of, they're all broken for some sort of reason. Most of them aren't necessarily pure evil. They all kill because of a specific reason. Like maybe they...
Like Ed Gein and his mother, when his mother died or something.
Yeah. Another one, I think someone got possessed and they hung their entire family, if I'm correct.
Whoa.
Dude, I don't remember it. I think it was in like, I think it was a video that Sam and Colby did, if I'm correct. I don't remember. But I know that it was a Sam and Colby story, I'm pretty sure. And this guy got... Oh, it was, I think it's in Texas. I think it's a house in Texas, if I'm correct. And this guy, back in like the 70s, like 1700s, he became evil for some sort of reason. A lot of people don't remember why, I think. And I'm pretty sure he either killed his entire family or hung his entire family or hung his wife and one of his children. I don't remember the entire story, but all that I know is that some of his family members he did kill, or I think they were killed, and then he became enraged. As I said, I don't remember much of the story, but that's basically the gist of it.
That is very interesting.
Yeah. I don't remember the house's name, but I think it was in Texas or like Philadelphia, something like that. I'd probably have to research on it. I think FaZe Rug actually did a video on it, if I'm correct. But yeah, I know there was another theater or something that was like super possessed or whatever. It was a theater, and I know a lot of people died on the stage or whatever there. I don't remember. I think 1,000 ghosts haunt that theater or whatever.
Wow.
Dude, I remember there was another crazy one. It was another ghost story, but this guy and his friends were all at a bar playing poker, I think. Just poker for fun or whatever. And he cheated. This guy cheated, and all of his friends became like angry that he cheated. So they all pulled out a gun and shot him. And then he ran out of the bar bleeding to death and ran all the way up to his hotel complex. And he went into his room, hid in the wardrobe, but unluckily for him, the blood tracks followed all the way up to that wardrobe. So his friends, they all opened fire on the wardrobe, and he was just dead in there.
That is really interesting.
Yeah, it's terrifying that people actually do that just because someone cheated. Like, yeah, I'd be mad at that, but it's like...
Is that like Goodfellas?
Yeah, like kill for it? Dude, that's just outrage, dude, but... Yeah, it's crazy. But
do you know what Jeffrey Dahmer's favorite movie is?
No.
It's I think it's Exorcist 3.
Really? Exorcist 3 of all things? Yeah. Dude, okay. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I don't think so.
Mm.
Dude, that's an interesting movie. But yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Because we are nearing the end of it, because we already did all of our reviews and stuff. So is there anything you want to talk about, or is this the end?
Please subscribe. Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to him, bro. He does a whole bunch of cool stuff. You do a lot of gaming streams and stuff. So if you guys don't like my gaming streams, then go check out his. He does some great ones. He usually plays Roblox. I only play Dead by Daylight or Rainbow Six Siege. Not really games where you can join me on. So if you actually want to join someone on a game, go to TCCK. He's pretty open about it, I think.
Yeah. I might join all the time for public, so anyone can join.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think this was fun. That was a fun one. There was definitely a lot of laughing, a lot of guessing and stuff. I hope you had fun as well.
A lot of giant gaping butthole.
Oh my god. Clown face, smiling face with smiling eyes. I'm actually going to go check right after this if I actually did do a review for it. That would be crazy if I did.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think I had fun. I don't know about you, but that was fun.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can have me on your streams anytime you want. And then if you want, you can come back onto the podcast whenever you want. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you, TCCK, for hopping on. Thank you, chat, for hopping on and saying hi. And thank you all for just being here in general. We're already 5 episodes in, and it's been a blast, and we're going to keep doing more and more as time goes by. In 2 weeks, we're going to do our... I think it's on the 11th. I think we're doing the Conjuring one next. I'm not quite sure, but... yeah, I thought it was fun. So, everyone... I hope you all have a great day. TCCK, have a great day. I know I'm probably going to hop on a theme park, work on my theme park that I've been working on. I've already spent like 3 hours on it or whatever. Maybe 5 at this point.
Are you going to stream that?
I might stream it. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I'll hop in the chat. So.
All right. I will see you then. So everyone have a great one, and we will see you. All right.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.